This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Here comes the pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's brought down by the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the field goal is good. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Powering through.
These run plays don't look... But I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are forged.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver grabs it. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
A I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive moving. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Pass is caught on a comeback route. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Wants to throw it. And the pressure's on. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Running through the tackle. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. QB keeper all the way. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Frazier. Breaks in and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. A play action, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Frazier. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just sprints into the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, and
it's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, tie. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense brings him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, that's just a punch in the gut for this offense. They have the exact right play call. It's a good route and a beautiful ball, and he just drops it. Those are the types of plays you're going to remember late in this game. You've got to connect when it's there, and that was a dagger waiting to happen, and they can't pull it in.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They get the second half started with the running play. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And we get a stoppage here for the injured Alabama player. It's a sophomore linebacker. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. It's as the middle begins stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Russell. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Frazier. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. He's got some speed. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, the ball on the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security, ball security. You always want to hang on to that football.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's going to take off. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. It's Georgia on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Delayed handoff. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, I know they wanted to get into the end zone, but now all you need is a stop, and then you've got the ball back to try to go and win the game. So I like that call right there. Clearly not a position where you wanted to go for it. And now this defense, pressure's on them. Got to get the ball back quickly.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is finally able to cue in on this quarterback. He's been very effective so far today, and then the offense goes back to it. Maybe they went to the well one too many times, but finally the defense adjusts, and they're able to key on the quarterback and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to continue to do that, because I tell you what, this quarterback has been effective today.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally forced out after a huge play. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The running back here on a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? The back's got it. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Bama. And jump on top now here in the fourth. Offense will go for two here, trying to make the lead 7. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have taken the lead with time running down.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the wideout goes in motion. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense.